The Old Guard follows a covert team of immortals who now operate as mercenaries, using their centuries of combat experience and regenerative abilities to aid those in need. The group is led by Andy, a warrior from ancient Scythia who has lived for over 6,000 years. Alongside her are Nicky and Joe, lovers who first encountered each other as enemies during the Crusades, and Booker, the youngest member at 250 years old, still mourning the loss of his family to time. While accepting a mission from ex-CIA agent James Copley, the team is ambushed and killed, only to be caught on video as they miraculously regenerate and rise again. They manage to flee the scene, but Copley takes the footage to pharmaceutical mogul Stephen Merrick. Seeing the potential for profit and eternal life, Merrick partners with Copley to capture the immortals and experiment on them. Meanwhile, U.S. Marine Nile Freeman dies in combat only to unexpectedly revive with no wounds. The other immortals, connected to her through visions, track her down and welcome her into their ranks. As Nile learns about her new identity, Andy reveals their healing abilities aren't endless and can stop without warning, something they experienced when a former member, Layne, died in battle. Andy also shares the tragic story of Quynh, her lost lover, who was imprisoned in an Iron Maiden and submerged in the ocean centuries ago, doomed to an eternity of drowning. Soon after, Merrick's men attack the group, capturing Nicky and Joe and gravely injuring Andy, who discovers that she is no longer healing. She keeps her mortality secret from Booker as they prepare a rescue, though Nile chooses to leave, wanting to be with her family instead. When Andy confronts Copley, Booker betrays her, hoping Merrick can end their immortality so he can reunite with his long-lost family in death. However, his plan backfires, and both he and Andy are taken to Merrick's lab, where they're reunited with Nicky and Joe as test subjects. Copley soon realizes Merrick's intentions aren't noble. Rather than cure diseases, Merrick is obsessed with profit and the thrill of controlling immortality. Regretting his actions, Copley teams up with Nile, who returns after understanding that the immortals are now her true family. With his assistance, Nile infiltrates the lab, freeing the others. In the chaos, the group battles Merrick's forces and ultimately kills Merrick, ending his schemes for good. In the aftermath, Booker is punished with a 100-year exile for betraying the group. Copley, seeking redemption, agrees to help them stay hidden so they can continue protecting the innocent in secret. 6 months later, Booker returns home, isolated and drunk, only to find Quynh now free from her underwater prison waiting in his apartment, ready to begin her own quest for vengeance.